deep underground, and you realize that hypothermia is setting in. What did I do? How did I get here? I will explain. I had a roommate, as all good stories go, who was a little crazy. And this roommate decided that he wanted to go to one of the amazing caves. The kind of caves that don't actually have a tour guide. It's actually one of the third or fourth largest caves in the United States. So therefore, we went. And we went without a tour guide, because that's the adventure, my friend. And that's the adventure as we went forth to go to the very back of the cave. Unfortunately, though, we reached the point where we couldn't go any further, and we knew for sure that it was in the back of the cave. So, my roommate was quite distraught. And so therefore, he went and was a little sad that as we turned back, even though we had no way of going forward, he was deeply disappointed. So, we had only one way to keep him occupied and adventurous. We were going to take the adventure. We were going to go out through the river and therefore have an adventure to tell the people. So therefore we went and started down the river. But as we went, the water got deeper, up to our legs, up to our thighs, and up to our necks. And all of a sudden, there we were, cold and wet and dark in those caves. So what did I do? Well, I got the heck out of there and left the others to fend for themselves. So that's how I survived.
Well, I had 0 verbal distractions.
Right. What about me?
Minute 50.
Oh.
Okay. Well, your volume was solid. Obviously, I could hear you. You projected well.
Mhm.
And you did an excellent job at times changing that volume.
Mhm.
So you go from quiet to loud, loud to quiet.
Mhm.
So that was strong. Body movement, there was sometimes I felt like you were pacing just a little bit. That you could have paused.
Yeah.
But for the most part, you did move.
Mhm.
But maybe work on the pause at a certain spot a little bit longer.
Right.
I thought, your energy is excellent. It
Right.
shows in your emotions, your facial expressions are great. This is being very, very, very picky.
Right.
But one thing I noticed is that when you do stand, you like to slide your right foot behind your straight. So that kind of, I don't know, it looks weird to do that.
Weird,
So maybe just, again, keep yourself squared almost, distribute the weight evenly.
Unfortunately, though, that also, when it slides, it also leads to a little bit of pacing, so that's good.
Exactly. So just watch your feet to make sure you're not in that position to start off with.
I would say it was William's hand gestures.
Very
They were
good.
very- they were good.
Very solid. Let's see what else is there.
One thing I would notice is your eyes. You seem to dart your eyes back and forth.
Oh.
And you also look down a lot.
Yeah.
That's a difficult thing when it comes to storytelling.
Yeah.
You want to try and gather your thoughts and direct them at the audience when you do it.
No, but that's a good thing to be working on, is eye contact.
I mean, it is okay to stare down when you are telling the story, because that makes it look like you're contemplating. But if you do that for too long, it can be distracting.
Right.
Yeah.
A good idea maybe is for you not to look down when you're contemplating, but to look sideways. If I'm talking like this, that's an interesting point, right? As
Okay.
opposed to, that's an interesting point, right?
Right.
So maybe
That's
sideways.
That might work.
But the main thing is, your energy is so
Yeah,
great
phenomenal, yeah.
that it makes it so interesting whenever you go for like, yes.
Yeah, love the grown on trucks. I think
Yeah.
one of the few people who've used that so far.
And if anyone's struggling with enunciation, talk to one.
Yeah.
You need a master. You need a master.
Yeah.